Good morning. Remember all that snow we got this weekend? Remember how I had to snow blow the driveway like 5 times? Well, apparently, they didn't clear the yard once at work. So we got here last night and there was 2 to 3, maybe, 2 or 3 feet of snow everywhere. So we decided, oh, we'll go to bed in the truck and by the time we wake up, it'll all be clear, right? Nope. It is now 2:30 in the afternoon and I'm finally just about to hook up to my trailer. They finally got the yard cleared enough that I can get to my trailer. Finally got out of there. Finally. We've been here since 1 a.m. this morning. And it is now 2:12 p.m. Oh, I said it was 2:30 before. Oh, this clock up here needs to be changed since daylight savings time. Okay, so it's 2:15 now. We're finally getting out of here. I don't know whose fault it was exactly, but apparently someone was supposed to come clear the snow at the yard yesterday. Would have been on Boxing Day, but they didn't show up. Or miscommunication. They didn't know they were supposed to be. I don't know what happened, but it didn't get done.
Someone screwed up.
Yeah, so all of these drivers, including myself, wanted to leave today. We all had freight that needed to be delivered. We needed to get going first thing this morning. And I was here since last night. My dad got here at 8 in the morning. He was the first one of the other drivers to get here. No one had touched the snow at 8:30 in the morning. So he called in and they had to call people in to, you guys gotta come clear your yard. You're gonna have like 20 drivers here in an hour that need to get their trailers out. So there was like 20 drivers. First of all, they cleared the main area, pulled the bobtails out because the bobtails were all snowed in. After they got that cleared out, they had to pull us out. Once they got the trucks out, then they had to go clear the trailers that we get to our trailers, and there's trucks getting stuck everywhere, and they had to keep pulling everybody out. It was just a mess. This is coming around the south perimeter here, where we still have stoplights on the Trans-Canada, just our one highway. I'm sure they're gonna work on it. They're building an overpass on the north perimeter. Not the main highway, but they're building one there. And they built a new one actually on the west perimeter, north of Headingley there on the north perimeter. Again, not the main highway through Canada. But we're getting there. We're getting to it, right? It's Winnipeg. We'll get to it. We'll do the important roads last. So you can see here in the ditches that there's a lot of snow built up. I'm not too sure how far this blizzard went. I'm not sure if it went into Saskatchewan and Alberta or not, but I know it came up from Colorado. It always comes up from Colorado. They always send us their snow. stretch of highway in western Manitoba. Not much bushland out here. There's mostly just agriculture and field, except for this little stretch.
It's beautiful though.
Lots of deer in this area though. You always gotta watch out for deer.
The night my first nephew was being born, that was almost 9 years ago in March. I had just gotten off a 12-hour shift or something. It was about midnight, and I was called and told that my sister was in the hospital. Her water had broken. So I drove out to Brandon because she wanted to have her babies at the Brandon Hospital, really nice place. And I remember deer just swarming the road all night. The whole drive up there, it took about 4 hours from Portage la Prairie.
Oh, wow.
And it was icy, and it was snowing, and oh yeah, it was one of those nights.
That'll be this stretch probably. We're between Portage la Prairie and Brandon right now, headed west. And this is where they like to congregate.
Yeah.
They should really have wildlife fences on the sides of the highway, but
yeah. They have a little bit, but not much. Not enough to really keep them out. But I remember driving this in my little Toyota Tercel, all alone, trying to follow my mom and my stepdad all the way up to Brandon, and I couldn't keep up with them because I was so scared of the deer.
Oh.
Didn't come close to hitting any, but I'm paranoid.
Yeah, well, after I hit that moose a few years ago, a couple of years ago now, I was pretty nervous driving at night after that for a little while.
Oh yeah,
I always saw phantom mooses and phantom mooses.
Mooses miss.
Phantom mooses. Phantom mooses. Where'd they go? Where'd they go, man? Look at them. Brit's outside right now. We just got here to Moosomin. Gonna stop at the Timmy's. It's Timmy number 2 of the day. I don't like to get more than 2, so this might be the last Timmy of the day. We got a long way to go yet. We are 1,010 kilometers away from Edmonton still. That is 10 hours of driving. Highways are good, so it should take us just 10 hours to get there. We have 9 hours available to us to use today yet, so we won't get all the way there. Maybe we'll make it all the way down to North Battleford. Maybe even Lloydminster, I don't know, but I know that my hair is sticking up here and it's bothering me. Look like I have bedhead, and it's not even bedtime. Can I just get that? Hair's always sticking. You know, all the greatest scientists of the time always had crazy hair, so there you go. It must mean that I'm... No, probably not, no. Hey, Diesel! You see any cows yet? He's more worried about where Brit is right now. Cold enough out there for you?
My fingertips are on fire, and I was only out there for like 1 minute, 2 minute intervals with each of the pups. Oh, brr.
Just arriving in Balgony. Balgony.
Every single time.
Yep. How many of you say that now every time you come through here? Balgony. I got the Flying J here now, which is really nice, but we're not stopping there unless if Brit needs to stop.
No.
You're okay?
I'm good.
We're just going up my shortcut here. I was talking to my friend JP today though, and we were talking about this shortcut. It used to be 100 kilometers an hour, and it would bring you around the construction that's east of Regina. But apparently they moved the speed limits down to 80 because they realized too many people were taking the shortcut and they wouldn't want people to save time. We just got into Regina here now, and it wasn't as bad as JP had made it sound. He made it sound like it was 80 the whole way from Balgony all the way into Regina. It was only halfway. Once we hit that small town or whatever that was, it went down to 80, so not the entire way, but there was a good stretch of road that could have been 100 kilometers an hour, but they had it down at 80 for no reason. I have a little car that is trying to get in here beside me. There we go, even though there's no room.
Oh man, I didn't even see him. I thought he was a Matchbox toy.
A Matchbox toy. Yeah, every little cars in this, from in the semi, they look like little toy cars. And some of these little toy cars are pretty brave. They do some pretty stupid stuff around trucks. They have no idea how close they come to dying. They have no idea, totally oblivious to it. Like, I hope they go home and really hug their children, because they just about died.
And really think about driving smarter the next day.
Yeah.
I know I've done a stupid thing or two on the road in my day, and I always learn from those close calls.
In
but a lot of people
350
don't.
meters, take ramp on right
Really,
to Ring Road
Mandy?
West.
Really,
She's jealous of you.
she is. I look better in a tube than she does.
Way better. Don't tell her that.
No.
We're relying on her to get us to where we need to go.
Take ramp on right to Ring Road West.
I know how to get to Edmonton. After we leave Edmonton, I'll tell you guys tomorrow, I think, where we're going to spend New Year's.
Ooh, it's exciting.
It's exciting. We've never been there before.
Neither one of us.
Yeah. And we'll see how many of you got it right.
I wouldn't say it's on my list of places to go, but it's close. It's like the neighbor to place on my bucket list.
And we made it all the way to Radisson, Saskatchewan. I wanted to make it further than that, closer to Edmonton, maybe around Lloydminster, even North Battleford, but I was getting tired, so I decided to pull it off the road. We'll start from here tomorrow, and we'll be on our way to Edmonton, have a few things to get done around there, and then we're going off to this special location. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you join us in the next couple of days. There will be some new scenery that we haven't seen before. See you tomorrow.